Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Wednesday, October the 26th, 2016, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant.
A celebration of life for Joyce Nichols Hasloff, 84, of Stephenville, formerly of Farwell and Muleshoe, will be held here in Muleshoe on Saturday afternoon from 3 to 6 at the Desert Rose that is located at 1584 U.S. Highway 84, right at the west edge of Muleshoe. She was the double first cousin of Evelyn Riley of Muleshoe and also a sister-in-law of Joellen King Nichols of Hobbs, New Mexico, formerly of Muleshoe. Joyce Janelle Nichols Hasloff died at her home on October the 19th. She was born on January the 27th, 1932, 84 years ago in Young County, Texas, to the late J.T. and Lila B. Nichols. She was an exceptional woman. At a very young age, she lost her young husband. With 3 small daughters at home, she reared them. She went on to own her own business in the cotton industry and retired after 20 years. She moved to be near her daughter Cindy to Stephenville, where she enjoyed watching her grandchildren over the years. She lived in the Farwell community for many, many years. She was preceded in death by her daughter, Tammy Hasloff, and 2 brothers, Bobby and Billy Nichols. Bobby Nichols was married to Joellen King of Muleshoe. Survivors of Joyce Nichols Hasloff of Stephenville, formerly of our area, are 2 daughters, Connie Huddleston of Slayton, Cindy Pilgrim and her husband David of Stephenville, and her grandchildren Chad and Angela Crouch, Brittany Huddleston, Megan and Morgan Pilgrim, Courtney and Mindy Huddleston. Great-granddaughter is Little Miss Audrey Crouch. Her sister-in-law, Joellen Nichols, and nephews, Brian and Lance Nichols, along with many other family members and friends. She was a kind and loving mother, grandmother, sister, and friend to many. Please remember all of the family of Joyce Nichols Hasloff in your prayers, and repeating, the celebration of life will be held here in Muleshoe for Joyce Nichols Hasloff, formerly of Farwell and Muleshoe, on this Saturday afternoon from 3 to 9 at the Desert Rose Event Center at the west edge of Muleshoe on U.S. Highway 84. Xcel Energy has energized a new high-voltage transmission line across the New Mexico-Texas state line that is supporting a growing economy in both West Texas and eastern New Mexico, according to the Transmission and Distribution World magazine. You can read the entire article on our Twitter. It is found at muleshoetv.com in the left-hand corner of the front page. The new 115 kilovolt transmission line costs approximately $38 million and spans more than 37 miles between the Curry County subdivision east of Clovis to the Bailey County substation south of Muleshoe. According to Xcel Energy, the Curry and Bailey 115 kilovolt transmission line project was energized on September the 29th. The 37 miles of new transmission line in Curry County and Bailey and Palmer counties. The 115 kilovolt line connects the existing Xcel Curry substation located approximately 1.5 miles east of Clovis to the existing Xcel Energy Bailey substation located 1 mile south of Muleshoe, just off of 214 south of town. The project required expansion of the two substations and relocation of a half mile of existing 230 kilovolt transmission line near the Bailey substation. The Curry-Bailey project will improve system reliability as customer load growth and new generation of resources are added to the transmission grid. A certificate of convenience and necessity was approved by the Texas Public Utilities Commission August the 26th, 2014. The 115 kilovolt line is constructed of single pole steel structures that are between 70 and 140 feet tall. This summer, our viewers will remember seeing the Channel 6 video that Gil Robert made of a helicopter crew erecting these lines just east of Clovis. You can find that complete story on our Twitter. Also from Xcel Energy, there is a proposed Bailey New Amherst Lamb 115 kilovolt transmission line project consists of approximately 40 to 50 miles, depending on the route they select, of new 115 kilovolt transmission line between the existing Bailey County interchange located near Muleshoe and the existing Lamb County interchange located near Littlefield. The project also includes expanding the Lamb County interchange, adding a new substation, which would be called the New Amherst, as well as expanding Sudan Rural Substation and the Bailey County Pump Station. A need for this project has been identified by the Southwest Power Pool based on the 2014 Integrated Transmission Plan near-term study to address overload issues and improve electrical reliability for customers in the service area. The Southwest Power Pool issued a notice to construct on February 19, 2014. The proposed line has an expected in-service date of September the 1st, 2019. It would cost $50 million, according to Xcel Energy. The high in Muleshoe on Tuesday was 82, the low was 43, and on Wednesday morning at 7 o'clock it was 43 degrees here in Muleshoe. And 5-area telephone West Plains Telecommunications now brings you the weather forecast for Muleshoe, Sudan, Amherst, Earth, and our entire vicinity.
Secure your life with fast technologies available through 5 Area. Whether you're in Muleshoe or anywhere in the world, security and automation services for your home, farm, or business available now through your hometown company, 5 Area. Plans starting now at $20 per month. Fast Technologies offers live and recordable video surveillance. Control your door locks and garage doors, whether you're in your recliner, around the corner, or in Dallas. Lighting control and motion detection. Door and window sensors. Receive alerts through text, email, or phone. Plans again starting at $20 per month. Call today, 5 Area, 806-272-5533, or go by their website at 5area.com. They will also be happy to give you an on-site demo, so stop by their offices today, 302 Uvalde Street on the west edge of Muleshoe. A DSL internet connection is required. That's home, farm, and business security and automation services available through Fast Technologies at 5 Area. Call 806-272-5533 for more information. Well, noticing our last average freeze from the Weather Service over the past several decades, they averaged that last or the first freeze of the fall season, and Muleshoe comes in at October the 21st, so we're quite past that already now at the 26th. We did have a morning last week on Friday where we got down to 34 degrees, but so far still no freeze here in the Muleshoe area. Looking at our forecast, it's going to be warm today on Wednesday, sunny, high near 80 degrees, northeast winds around 15 miles per hour, gusts as high as 25 miles per hour this afternoon, clear low around 45 degrees, northeast winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour tonight, becoming northwest after midnight. Sunny on Thursday, high around 81 degrees, northwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour, becoming south in the afternoon hours. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 48, south winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Then sunny on Friday, high near 83 degrees, southwest winds between 10 and 15 miles per hour, mostly clear Friday night, low around 51. Sunny on Saturday for the weekend, high around 85 degrees, west winds around 10 miles per hour, clear Saturday night, low around 49, southwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Sunny on Sunday, ending up our weekend, high around 84 degrees, southwest winds between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Sunday night, mostly clear, low around 50. So nice afternoon, warm temperatures here in the Muleshoe area, not too cold at night. And repeating, sunny today on Wednesday for the Muleshoe area, high around 80 degrees, gusty conditions with wind gusts up to 25 miles per hour out of the northeast this afternoon. Clear Wednesday night, low around 45. Sunny on Thursday, high around 81 degrees, northwest wind between 5 and 10 miles per hour. Thursday night, mostly clear, low around 48. 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
Wednesday morning at 7, it was 43 degrees here in Muleshoe, and on Tuesday morning at the same time it was 53 degrees, so a 10-degree difference in those 2 days. And also that was at the National Weather Service station here in Muleshoe officially that occurred. The new administrator at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center here in Muleshoe, Dennis Fleener, tells us that they are going to remove the old south end of the hospital that many years ago used to be Dr. Purdy's office, and then Dr. Pummel's office was before that. And even way back, it used to be an old house. And I understand Dr. and Mrs. L.T. Green lived in that house. They're going to remove that area, and they're going to make that into an actual parking lot for the hospital. And they are going to meet the Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board on Thursday at 6 o'clock. and introduce to the board members the new orthopedic surgeons that will be coming here on a basis of rotation every once in a while. Dr. Benjamin Farr and Dr. Joshua Rollings. And I believe that they are going to be coming from their offices in Plainview. And then when the person who needs surgery, orthopedic surgery, then they will get to come back to Muleshoe, to our Muleshoe Area Medical Center for the swing bed program. So that is wonderful. Now also at Thursday night 6 o'clock meeting in the dining room of the hospital, after introducing the orthopedic surgeons, they will discuss and approve the division of adopted tax rate and discuss the removal of the south end of the old buildings. And then they will also decide when to meet in November and December in their regular sessions. There will be also financial and statistical reports and administrative reports given according to the president of the Muleshoe Area Hospital District Board, Alan Smyer. And that is Thursday night at 6 at the dining room of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in just one moment, and we'll tell you about how many have voted early in Bailey County so far.
Libby Leal and Angelica Toscano want you to join them at Leal's Mexican Food Restaurant at 1010 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe, Texas. Come and eat anything from quesadillas to grilled cheese and the best hamburgers in town, open every day of the week. I especially like the bean and cheese burritos. I have traveled throughout Texas, New Mexico, and Colorado and never eaten at a better Mexican food restaurant than the original Leal's. This is Julia Reynolds, and I know that the original Leal's is the best.
This edition of the Muletrain News is being brought to you today by Leal's Mexican Restaurant, along with the First Bank, where the First Bank is proud to announce First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. Transfer funds easily between accounts, make loan payments, view current and previous statement activity, pay bills online with bill pay banking anytime with 24/7 access. Call or come by today. The First Bank in Muleshoe, 202 South First Street, or 806-272-4515. For more information about the First Bank Online, www.fbmuleshoe.com. The First Bank is member FDIC. Tattered Tumbleweed, 1405 West American Boulevard, where you can pick up your packets now to sign up for the Muleshoe Rotary Club Old Pete Run, and then turn them in on Friday, October 28th, and register from 4 to 6 p.m. Also leave your donations for the 16th and D coat drive now at Tattered Tumbleweed. While you're shopping during the holiday season, enjoy free refreshments provided by Gina and Patty. Baby shower selections available now for Cody and Amberly Altman and Joe and Ashley Covey at Tattered Tumbleweed. Lots of great new kids and baby items like Nakona boots, makeup sets, sunglasses, and for the really little ones, Wubba Nubs and Giggle Mates. Check out this superhero cape and mask, perfect for Halloween. This beautiful purple persnickety outfit is marked down 25% off at Tattered Tumbleweed. They have Wyoming traders, wool caps, wild rags, and a nice selection of felt hats to get you ready for the fall weather. New home decor pieces perfect for the autumn and Halloween decorating, leaves, ghosts, pumpkins, trick-or-treat arrows, and more. At Tattered Tumbleweed, they're open Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. till 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 a.m. till 2 p.m., right in Muleshoe at 1405 West American Boulevard. Tattered Tumbleweed.
173 early votes have been cast in Bailey County as of Wednesday morning, and you can vote early now across the state of Texas through Friday, November the 4th. Now, in Bailey County, you vote early at the Bailey County Clerk's office on the second floor of the courthouse. But if you cannot walk up those slick, steep stairs, don't worry. Just tell any employee on the first floor, and they will be happy to call upstairs, and someone will bring a ballot down to you to vote on the first floor. Now, Friday, October the 28th, is the last day to vote by mail early in Texas. Of course, Election Day is Tuesday, November the 8th, less than 2 weeks away. Election returns here on Channel 6 on air and online will be brought to you by Randall Field CPA firm. Now, in your ballot, you're going to find that you can vote a straight party as always if you want to. And I noticed that the ballot is all listed in Republican, Democrat, Libertarian, and Green Party in that order on each one of the races. Now, for president on the federal level is Donald J. Trump and Mike Pence, Hillary Clinton and Tim Kaine, Gary Johnson and William Weld, and Jill Stein and Ajuma Baraka. Now, also, there is a place for you to write in, but if you write in on the president and vice president race, you need to be sure and circle that little oval there beside it. Fill in that very dark with your pen. And also, there's something we haven't talked very much about, and that is in Bailey County, there is also a local option, and that is the sale of beer and wine for off-premises consumption only. And you can vote for or against. And again, you have to fill in very darkly the little oval there beside either for or against. Now, let me explain. This is for Bailey County. That means the whole county would go wet. So that is now we have the city is wet, but this election is for the county to go wet. Now, in Precinct County Commissioner 1, Gary Don Garton is running, and in Commissioner Precinct number 3 spot is Cody Black, and neither one of them have any opposition. But something you may not realize, there is opposition for, on the federal level, the United States Representative District 19, and that is Jody Arrington, Troy Boner, or Mark Lawson you can vote for. Of course, there's many other races that are contested across the state of Texas as well. We encourage you to be sure and vote, and they will give you those who have declared as write-in candidates also when you vote. We have to say again, congratulations to the Muleshoe High School Mighty M Marching Band. They made a 1 in marching contest for University Interscholastic League Saturday night at Lowry Field in Lubbock, and we are so proud of our band. Congratulations to you. The drum majors are Marilyn Melendez and Yvette Elizalde, and the captains of the Flag Corps are Letty Loya and Kiera Regalado. The director of our Mighty M Muleshoe High School Band is Daniel Barber, and his assistants are Grady Alberts and Kelly Morrison. Brianna Vasquez and Jesse Navajar both do the honors of the solos in the contest. And we're very proud of our Mighty M marching band. They're on their way to sweepstakes. They next spring have to make a 1 in sight reading and a 1 in concert to be a sweepstakes band. And they're well on their way with a 1 in marching. And that was from all 3 judges. Muleshoe Athletic Booster Club players of the game from last Friday night when we beat Friona R. Most valuable player, Dagan Dunham. Offensively, Michael Lozano. Defensive player, Donovan Gutierrez. Slobberknocker Award was presented to Mario Flores. Lineman, Carlos Mesa. And special teams, Isaac Mendoza. Now, this Friday night, we play Littlefield here. It's senior night. It's the last game of the season at home. And it's always an excellent game, and it is very important. We encourage you to wear your black and white on Thursday and Friday and back your Muleshoe Mules, JV, freshman, varsity, and junior high teams. And game time is 7:30 kickoff. We'll be there, and you will see on Saturday here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 in its entirety, the entire game. And then you can see highlights online on our website, muleshoetv.com, and also our Twitter and our Facebook Gil Lamb, courtesy of these Muleshoe Mule merchants. WTG Fuels Incorporated, Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, Barrett Potato Farms, Muleshoe State Bank, K&K Pharmacy, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated, Muleshoe Independent School District, Shipman Body Shop, and Autoplex, Coyote Lake Feed Yards, McDonald's in Muleshoe, Muleshoe Area Medical Center, Mohawk Auto Parts, Wilson Drilling, Precure Electric, Dale Oil Company, Lee Al's Tortilla Factory, Ag Aviation Incorporated, Muleshoe Livestock Auction, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, Edward Jones, and the financial agent Stephen DeMint, and Central Compress and Warehouse. All invite you to go to the game and urge you to do that. And also be sure and be watching for the game on Saturday, online and on the air on Channel 6. The Muleshoe High School junior class will serve a pre-game turkey dinner before the Muleshoe Littlefield game on Friday night in the Muleshoe High School Commons area. Tickets are on sale now for $8, and you can buy them from any junior class member or at the Muleshoe High School office. The dinner will feature turkey, dressing, with all the traditional sides and dessert. You can call for free deliveries at no extra charge between 4:30 and 6 on Friday, 272-7305, or dine in or carry out from 5 to 7 on Friday before the game. Participants in the Texas Agriculture Lifetime Leadership Program are in the Muleshoe area today, according to Casey Coker. They are visiting the Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply and Osterkamp Dairy. And welcome to the tall participants from A&M. And also on Wednesday evening from 7 to 8, the First Baptist Church at their Activity Center in downtown Muleshoe on Avenue B will have their annual Harvest Fest and Trunk or Treat. In our bargain basement, we have to give away kittens and also to give away a white female puppy with a few black and brown markings. Has big floppy ears and very friendly. Also gets along with other dogs and cats. Call 806-227-2214 in Sudan. For rent a one-bedroom apartment in the Old Sudan Motel, call 806-227-2214. We'll be back with more Muletrain in just a jiffy. There is still time for you to sign up for the $1,000 fall shopping giveaway from Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street, right here in Muleshoe. A great buy on Rayovac alkaline batteries. Get a 30-pack of AA or AAA batteries for only $9.97 while supply lasts now at Frying Cox. Frying Cox is now carrying sewing supplies right here in Muleshoe, including 100% cotton thread in a huge selection of colors. Great selection of needles, mini irons, piping, wonder clips, pins and wrist cushions, and much more. Looking for family fun? Frying Cox has new puzzles in stock in many different sizes and shapes. Also see the new shipment of greeting cards for all occasions. The greatest season of the year is right around the corner, and Frying Cox has in their Christmas decorations and great Christmas gift ideas as well. Christmas blocks, plates, figurines, ornaments, and stockings. Christmas gifts like puzzles, teddy bears, trucks, and much more. Now at Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street in Muleshoe. Football season is in full swing, and you can find cowboy domino sets and also great Turbis cups for Cowboy, UT, A&M, Tech, WT, and more fans. Frying Cox says go Mules go, and don't forget to come by and sign up for the $1,000 fall shopping giveaway at Frying Cox in Muleshoe, 401 South 1st Street.
Trinity Christian Center Church at 1723 West American Boulevard in Muleshoe will hold their fall festival this coming Sunday, October the 30th, from 6 until 9 p.m. there at the church and in their parking lot, with food, games, and family fun for everyone in the whole family. And everyone in the entire Muleshoe area is invited to the Trinity Christian Center Church, 1723 West American Boulevard here in Muleshoe. Their fall festival will be on Sunday, October the 30th, from 6 until 9 p.m. with food, games, and family fun for everyone. Everyone is invited to the Trinity Christian Church Fall Festival this Sunday, October the 30th, from 6 until 9 p.m.
The Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street has a new nurse practitioner, Christy Lee, who will start taking patients next week on November the 1st. Now, you can call right now and make an appointment with Christy Lee, the new nurse practitioner at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. The number to call is 806-272-7544. That is the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe. It's located inside of our hospital. Dr. Susan Davis's office is also located at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and that is the same number that you call for her appointments, 806-272-7544. Christy Lee is the new nurse practitioner who will start taking patients on November the 1st next week, and that is in the Medical Clinic of Muleshoe. Call now to make an appointment with Christy Lee, the new nurse practitioner at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center at 708 South 1st Street. The number again to call, 806-272-7544. 7544. The Watson Junior High School cross country boys team won first in district in Lubbock at May Simmons Park with 48 points. And in the girls division from Watson Junior High, second place overall individual was Kylie Vila, and her time was 14:19.54. Fifth place went to Ansley Rodriguez, her time 15:20.71, and seventh place Kayla Soto, her time 15:27.78. The Watson Junior High School girls received as a team second place in cross country in the district. Now, individually in the boys, third place went to Brandon Ramirez. His time 13:07.47, and 10th place Josh Estrada with a time of 14:02.87. Congratulations to all of the cross-country team from Watson Junior High, and also to their coaches King and Lowry. This is Red Ribbon Week, and at Watson Junior High on Wednesday, they're wearing a cap or hat because it's Put a Cap on Drugs Day. Thursday will be Shade Out Drugs, and everyone can wear sunglasses. And Friday is Team Up Against Drugs, and they can wear to school their team jerseys or T-shirts. A good way to emphasize drug abuse in Red Ribbon Week. On Sunday at 2:30 in the afternoon will be the Fall Choir Concert. On your prayer list, please continue to remember Mr. and Mrs. Kevin Harris's little granddaughter, Paisley. She was born last Thursday at University Medical Center in Lubbock and weighed 2 pounds and 11 ounces. And she is just precious. Please remember Paisley in your prayers, the granddaughter of Mr. and Mrs. Kevin Harris of Muleshoe. Remember these families who have lost loved ones: James Kemp, Jarita Meissner, Ginger Gady Foster of Cedar Park, formerly of Muleshoe, Gwen Gawker, the mother of Linda Elder, Mike Friend, the son of Glenda Kinney, Jack Angeli of Earth, Joyce Clements, Connie Ray Neal of Amarilla, the grandmother of Abby Maines of Muleshoe, Jerry Savuto's family, formerly of Muleshoe, now of McKinney, Misty Shaw Angeli and Linda White, former residents of Muleshoe, need to be on our prayer list. Gladys Black, recovering from a broken leg. She is at home and doing better. Barbara Blackman, Diane Brunson, Larry Combs, and Greg Combs. And Greg Combs is the son of Mr. and Mrs. Larry Combs, and he is getting a good report from his brain tumor from the doctors, we're glad to say. Jinx and Rowena Myers, Betty Noble, Louis Wayne and Wanda Schaefer, Robert and Maureen Hooten, Raymond Trotter, A.J. Ontiveros, Kay Wilman Morris, Mark Allen. By the way, Kay is the sister of Sue Basier, and she formerly lived here. She now lives in Scottsdale, Arizona. Luke Siegel of Lubbock, Larry Thornton of Muleshoe, Bob Alexander, the father of Julie Cage of Muleshoe at the Parkview, and all the residents at the Parkview Nursing Care Center and those who work with them as well. Dana Marney, the farmer Dana Dameron of Florida. She had surgery last Thursday, and that was on her frozen shoulder. Please remember Dana and Ben as she recuperates. She is the daughter of Sam Dameron of Lubbock, formerly of Muleshoe. James Brown, recuperating from his surgery. Jean Richardson, Lavinia and Lloyd Garlington. Doris Scott and her husband R.L. Iris Clements over in the Farwell Nursing Home. And Joyce Hunter here in Muleshoe.
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News Program, brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant. You can hear our latest Muletrain News Program rotating on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well. Find it free of charge on demand anytime you want to listen to it on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. Heard any good lawyer jokes lately? We'll hear one from a lawyer who likes small towns in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas is brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6 as well as muleshoetv.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association with offices in Muleshoe as well as in Morton. They're celebrating 77 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area through Bailey County Electric. Check them out online, bcecoop.com, 806-272-4504. They're owned by the members that they serve. The board of directors, the members, the employees, manager, CEO David Markle, all hope that you enjoyed the Sounds of Texas with Tumbleweed Smith.
What does a spermazoa and a lawyer have in common? Each has a 1 in 3 million chance of becoming a human being.
John Weed of LaGrange has been the Fayette County attorney for 18 years. During that time, he only had one opponent. He says lawyers used to be the main entertainment in a small town.
A lot of people used to go to trials. Trials were big entertainment. I recall stories of a guy who used to be district attorney here, and he allegedly could talk so loud that folks out on the square could hear every word because the windows were open in those days for ventilation, and people outside would be listening. It was a big deal.
John grew up in LaGrange and likes it.
Oh, probably you get good amount of respect here. People here have always had a admiration for educated people. School teachers were always thought of as being your cream of society or intellectuals in this part of the world. And I recall as a child we're given special privilege and honor for that, for the education thing again. We have a quality of life because of the people who settled here. And they were frugal people, and they were conservative people, and law and order people.
He remembers the county fair as being really exciting.
Back in those days, they had the World War II surplus carbon arc searchlights that you could see from 8 miles out. So as you were approaching and you were a kid, you just could become more and more excited all the time about going to the fair.
John occasionally makes speeches about small-town life. He talks about beer joints with names like the Pastime Club.
The Pastime Club is your little square beer joint, and every town used to have that. And 8 o'clock in the morning the place would open up, and you had some old men who would be in there drinking beer, and they sat there and they drank beer all day. The places you go in and it just smells like beer. It's disappearing, but you still find it around in small towns.
He says some people are fascinated with small towns.
It's like a fairy tale. Everybody can identify with it some way. And that's what people want. People want to have happy memories. And I think that's why people identify with small towns, want to move to a small town, would like to retire to a small town, think their kids would be better off raised in a small town. Because that's their concept of what life in America ought to be, right? And they're probably right.
John Weed, a lawyer in the small town of LaGrange. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.